Hello and welcome, my friends. I'm so happy that you joined me for today's class. So this practice will have the focus of hip opening. You don't really need any props like blocks or straps, but just in case you feel safer, feel free to keep them around. And now, no further talking, just jump right into it. Meet me in a child's position. So in your child's pose, bring your knees mat width apart and let the big toes touch. Then melt your upper body between your knees. Place your forehead on the mat and relax your arms. Or if you want to have a more active pose already, feel free to pull yourself forward on your fingertips. And then take a couple of breaths here, in through your nose and exhale it out through your mouth. Really let it go. Inhale and exhale deeply through your mouth. And do that just one more time. And then let your breath become neutral again. Feel how you feel in your body today. Feel how your mind is feeling today. Feel whatever you bring with you onto the mat today. And then maybe in your emotions, in your thoughts, wherever you can find something that you want to release. Or maybe something that you want to establish, that you want to work a little bit more onto. For me, it's always coming back to the practice of contentment, santosha. Feel free to take your own intention for this class. And then slowly start to feel your body. Feel where your body is connected to the earth right now. Feel the tops of your feet, your shins, your knees, your arms, your forehead, maybe your chest. And try to maintain a feeling of your body throughout this whole practice. It's all about feeling yourself in the body and feeling the breath. Slowly deepen your breath a little bit. You can practice the breath of Ujjayi if you want to, if it's part of your practice. If not, just breathe in and out through the nose from now. With the next inhalation, come onto your hands and knees. And then line up your index finger to the front of your mat and place the toes under. Rise your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog here. Feel free to keep the knees bent a lot and really push into your hands. Then find gentle movements here. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Maybe sway your hips left and right. Maybe say a few times no, a few times yes with your head. Loosen everything up. And then find 2 more breaths in your neutral downward facing dog. Press evenly into your hand. And feel free to really keep the knees bent here. Then with the next inhalation, bring your right foot between your hands and place the left knee on the mat. Slowly climb up with your hands on your right knee and untuck your left toes. Then pull yourself a little bit out of this hip opener here and to engage your left glute and to really pull the navel in to engage your core. With this engagement, slowly sink a little bit back into the pose and maybe find a back bend when you push into your hands. But try to not lose this engagement of your bum and of your core. We take 2 more breaths together here. Deeply in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale deeply. And with the exhalation, bring your hands back on the mat and straighten your right leg for half split position. Inhale, lengthen halfway, straighten your back, and exhale, melt over your right leg. I always prefer this option to have my eyes and my toes pulling into each other. But if you want to have a little bit more of a rounding going on here, it's also good for today. Feel what's going on here in this pose. We take one more breath together. Now with the next inhalation, slowly rebend your right leg. Place both hands in the mat. Press firmly. Tuck your left toes and then come back to plank position. Press firmly into the mat. Create as much space between your chest and the mat as possible. Just for 2, for 1, and then exhale. Place the knees down, the chest down, and the forehead down. Inhale, glide forward to Cobra Pose. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Beautiful. You can find some movements in your down dog if you want to. Or stay still and just feel these first poses. When you inhale the next time, bring your left foot between your hands. Place the right knee down this time and untuck the right toes. Climb up with your hands on your left knee. Push yourself out of the pose. Engage your right bum. Engage your core. And then sink a little bit back into the position. If you feel comfortable, press into your hands and find a little bit of a back bend. But really focus on this engagement in your core. You don't want to lose this. And then breathe. Just 2 more breaths here. Do it together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Feel where your body is observing this position. Inhale. And with the exhalation, slowly place your hands back down and straighten your left leg. Half splits. Inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale to fold in. Take the variation that feels good for you today. I like to really pull in with my toes, and the eyes are also to the toes. So not try to crush my shin with my nose. Really try to stay long here. Just 1 more breath. The next inhalation, rebend your left leg. Press firmly into your hands and step back to plank pose. We stay here for 5. Press firmly into the mat. Create space. Tuck your tailbone. Engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, chest and forehead down. Have your elbows tight to your body. And then inhale, come to Cobra Bow Pose. I really like to pull with my hands toward the back of the mat to open the chest here. Exhale to downward facing dog. Again, you can find some movement. We have 2 breaths here. Then with the next exhalation, travel forward, but not to a fold. We come to Malasana. You can jump, you can walk, whatever you want. And I'm going to turn to you so that you can see it better. So in Malasana, try to sink the hips down. It's totally okay when your heels lift up maybe. Try to really push the knees out. What you want to focus on is that your toes and your knees are looking in the same direction. And then find some contact. Let the elbows fight your knees. Let the knees fight back in. And then all that activity that is going on in this pose, can you find some calmness? Can you find a calm state? Can you relax the body parts that don't really have to work here? Beautiful job. You can stay as you are. I'm just gonna turn. And then with the next exhalation, place your hands down and straighten your legs. We come to a forward fold. Shuffle your feet in and fold down. You can have the knees bent wide. I just like to place my hands down and then straighten the legs for as long as I can maintain contact with my navel and my upper thighs. With the next inhalation, lengthen your spine. To a half forward fold, you can have the hands on your shins or on fingertips. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold all the way down. The next inhalation, bend your knees a lot and roll up to standing. Vertebrae by vertebrae. When you stand, then rise your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Hands touch the ground and then maybe straighten your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Hands on shins or on fingertips. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, back to standing. Rise up. Lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to standing. And exhale, hands beside your body. Beautiful job. So we come to a little Malasana modified sun salutation style practice. So bring your feet a little bit wider, so almost as wide as your mat, and the toes point slightly out. Hands in front of your heart to start. With the next inhalation, bring your hands over your head, lengthen. And exhale, squat down to Malasana, bring the hands in front of your chest. Beautiful job, guys. Now exhale, place your hands down on the mat and step the left leg back. Keep the left knee lifted. And now you can choose whatever variation of a lizard you want to do. You can stay exactly here. You can come down on your elbows. Or you can even walk your hands forward and really pull here. If it all is too much for you today, then lower your left knee down on the mat. Stay breathing and try to stay in your body. Really feel what is going on, especially in your hips area, maybe in your arms when you really pull here. Beautiful job. Slowly walk back with your hands under your shoulders. Let the left hand on the mat and inhale, the right arm comes up to the ceiling. Find your easy twist. Beautiful. Gaze up to your fingertips if it feels good in your neck. If not, line up your gaze with your breast. It's always a good point of measure. With the next exhalation, slowly place the right hand back and then step back to plank. Beautiful. You can lower knees, chest, chin, or lower halfway down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Try to find your breath again if you lost it. And try to really feel your body after this first half of this flow. Maybe inhale through your nose and really let it go through your mouth. And then with the next inhalation, step the left leg to the outside of your left hand. And then readjust your hands maybe. Maybe stay on your hands, maybe come down onto your elbows, or maybe walk yourself forward on fingertips and really pull here. But remember, Yoga should always feel good, okay? Don't overdo it. If you feel it's too much, just lower your right knee down. It's perfectly okay. You don't have to work so hard all the time. Just stay and observe what is going on in your body. Stay breathing in and out through your nose. With the next inhalation, slowly walk your hands back. Right hand stays. And then inhale, the left arm comes up to the ceiling. Follow with your gaze, or gaze to your breastbone is always a good point of measure. It's never wrong for your head. Stay one more inhalation. And with the exhalation, place both hands down and step to Malasana. Beautiful. Stay here. I turn, you stay. Or you can also turn if you want to circle a bit around on your mat. It's also cool. Now with the next inhalation, slowly squat up to a standing position and shuffle your feet together. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. Nice. So we come to little balancing hip opening poses, and we come to, first we do tree pose. So find your weight on your left foot and rise your right knee up to your chest. And then slowly turn out your right foot and come to tree pose. But I like to do hovering tree today. So no contact between the sole of your right foot and your upper left thigh. Just if you really feel it's too much, okay, then you can have the contact, but really try to have your hip flexors today work. Hands are in front of your heart. Feel what is going on in your body, where it is working, and where you can relax a little bit more. Beautiful. Next exhalation, bring the right foot over your left knee. And to figure 4 pose, and then slowly squat down. Hands are in front of your heart. And see if you can really pull with your glutes a little bit back. And squat maybe a little bit deeper. If you fall out, don't worry. Bring a big smile on your face. It means that you're practicing right now, and that is never something bad. The next inhalation, come back up. One more funny thing. Bring your right knee up. Woo! Find your balance. And then straighten the right leg. And your hips will come forward here automatically. Try to pull them back with engaging your core. And then exhale. Place both feet between each other. Not between each other, beside each other. Slowly step it out a bit. Walk it out. Then find your weight on your right foot. Pull your left knee up. Then turn the left knee out. Let the left foot hover just over your right thigh. Hands are in front of your heart. Find your hovering tree. When it's too much, let the foot have contact. And just work on pulling the left knee back so that you open your inner hip. One more inhalation in your hovering tree or tree, whatever you're choosing. And then place your left foot over your right knee and sink down to your figure 4 position. Try to stay breathing. Sometimes in your balancing poses, it's hard to stay breathing because so much is going on in the body. All the muscles in your right foot are working. Try to enjoy it. Enjoy it and breathe with it. And then inhale, come back up. Pull the left knee up to your chest again. Hands on your hips, and then straighten the left leg. Try to really pull your hips back, engage your core. For 3, 2, 1, and lower the left foot back down. Beautiful job. One more time we come to Malasana. And then from your Malasana, straighten your arms out in front of you and sit back on your mat. Beautiful job. So we find butterfly pose. Bring your feet together and pull them tightly into your hips. So if you're really open, then you can work a little bit with the elbows in front of your shins to go down. But if you are up here, then I want you to have your elbows tight and work on bringing your knees down to the mat. Straighten your spine. If you have a good hip mobility already, then you can fold forward and come with your elbows in front of your shins to pull you deeper into this fold. Wherever you are, we stay here for about 4 breaths. Feel your body and relax your breath. Beautiful. Come back up with the next inhalation wherever you are. And now we will play a little bit in this position. I hope it's playful for you. So we try to lift up our left leg first. Lift it up from the ground. And then swing it around to the left side. Placing it down. First the knee. And then follow with the left foot. Then again, pull your left foot up first, then your knee, and then swing it around, bring both feet together again. Then we come to the right side, pull the right leg up, and then swing it around, this time to the right side. Lower the right knee down first, and then the right foot. Bring the right foot up again, right knee, and then bring both feet together. Left side again, pull the left leg up, swing it out to the left, left knee down first, left foot down, and then reverse it. Left foot first up, left knee, and then both feet together. When you rise your right leg up and swing it around, your left knee will lower and you find more weight on your left bum cheek. Swing it around, right knee down, right foot down. Right foot up, right knee up, swing it. One more time each side. Bring your left leg up, swing it around, left knee down first, left foot, and then reverse it. Bring both feet back together. Right leg up, swing it around, right knee down, right foot down, and then the right foot up, right knee up, and come back with both feet together. I highly encourage you that you pause the video maybe if you have some more time and do a couple of more rounds of this. Those are so beneficial. If you don't have time, we follow with our next exercise and we do a seated forward fold but with crossed legs. I want you to find your right leg out in front of you but up on your bent left leg, okay? So that your left leg is under your right knee. And then bend the right leg as well so that it is aligned in front of your left shin. Then fold forward here. You can stay on fingertips, it's totally cool. I remember when I first did those poses, I were up here, I think. But if you have the ability to go deeper, just try to do it. Go to wherever degree is comfortable for you. And I feel this pose. Stay just 2 more breaths here on this side. The next inhalation, walk your hands back and help yourself up, and we switch sides. Okay, I always start so that it makes the most sense for me that I stay with my right leg bent, place the left leg straight up on my right leg and then bend it so that my left shin is aligned with my right shin. And then I fold forward from here to whatever degree is comfortable. Feel where your body is observing this. You can straighten your arms out, you can lower on your elbows, you can have a block if you have one on your side or have one handy. Beautiful. Just one more inhalation together and exhale deeply. Inhale, walk your hands in, push up, and then turn so that you can rest on your back. Slowly lower down. Beautiful. Bring your knees in, but keep them wide so that you can have your arms inside your knees. And then grab with index finger and middle finger either your big toe or the outside of your foot. Come to happy baby pose. Last pose before your savasana. You can work on straightening one leg, then the other. Maybe straighten both legs here. Whatever feels good, or just stay here and sway a little bit left, a little bit right. Really release those hips. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Bring both knees together. Give yourself a tight hug. Hug your knees in very tight. Take the deepest inhalation you took the whole day. And then hold your breath on top. Hold for 3. Engage your whole body from feet all the way up to your head for 2. For 1. Exhale through the mouth, savasana. Very nice. So find a comfortable position for you. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Your hands on the side of your body, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. And take 2 more deep breaths in through the nose, out through your mouth. The next breath, release the control of your breathing, of your body. And just observe again how you feel. What has changed in your body through this practice? What has changed in your mind? What has changed in your emotions? Stay in this observation as long as you feel comfortable. I encourage you to do at least 1 to 2 minutes. But if you have the time, do 5 or 10. It's so beneficial. I will leave you here, and I thank you so much for practicing with me, working on your hips today, maybe on a smile today. Have a great one. Namaste.